Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another a stream. Welcome it's been a while since I've streamed. It's been like a week and a half. I didn't stream last week. I'm sorry. I don't think last time I streamed was last Saturday, not the Saturday just passed. So we're continuing on Winnie the Toon. I don't think it's gonna make it to the bar now because I didn't do it for a week. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna try to find. I'll probably stream like 3 days this week, or I want to do like a longer stream. That's what today was supposed to be. Today was supposed to be like a. I was gonna stream for longer than usual, and I just didn't. I need to learn to stream when people are here, and I just don't do it. I feel like I'm just never at my full self when people are here or whatever. Winnie, you need something for your head, dude. I need to get the Series 5 calendar, and I want to get a certain name tag for Mario Batter. I just want to get a certain name tag. It doesn't show up for other series, and I googled, and it takes like almost 2 years to go back to Series 1. And I mean, he's close to where it is, but it's going to be like another 4 months, I think. Dude, your catalog sucks, bro. Should have. You know what sucks is I pretty sure I made him when Toonfest was going on, and he never went to Toonfest because I started this after Toonfest. That would have been a good way to get something in beans, let alone the task that he for the pumpkin head. All right, whatever. You ain't got. There's nothing good in the catalog. So I think I need to find a day to like get up early and just stream. What I want to do is around Thanksgiving, which would probably be is the 26th. That is the day before Thanksgiving. Is I want to come home from work. That should be around like 8:39 because I'm gonna go in the early those days and just do it. Hey, when you're given the opportunity to go in early and leave a little bit earlier than what you're supposed to do, I'd say take it up on it. Mainly because I never got the opportunity of that at my old job to do something like that. So that's why I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take up any opportunity I can to come in early, just so I can leave a couple hours earlier than my normal hours. I'm still working the full 8 hours. It's just I'm gonna take up that time until I feel like, it's just not worth it. You know, to be home instead of at 8 o'clock at night, instead of 11:30 at night. That I'd rather do that than honestly. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the 26th, that's a day that I'm gonna be, coming home early. So what I want to do is I want to stream extra long that night. I want to come on after work or something like that, like 9, 10 maybe, depending on what goes on. Maybe earlier, like once I come home. And I want to just sit down and just grind Winnie the Tune all night. I want to pull an all-nighter and just try to grind, see where we get in the morning. And then I also, like, I plan on streaming those 2 days as well. So I plan on streaming on Thanksgiving during the day. While everyone else is cooking Thanksgiving stuff, I'm going to be in this office playing Toontown. Like a 12-year-old, I guess. I don't know. There's no telemarketers invasions, right? Corporate Raider. Bro, what the I was on here earlier, like a second with search tunes, and there was a penny pincher. No, it's all these higher cogs. God just doesn't want me to do this task. So like I want to. I haven't pulled an all-nighter since college. That's not true. Not for studying. It's just I don't know why I couldn't sleep that night. So I was like, I'm just gonna scroll through memes, and I watched reels and Instagram and TikToks all night, and I was like, it was like 5 a.m. Like it's just not worth it. It was like 5, 6 a.m. and I was like, you know what? I might as well just stay up because it's not worth it to go to bed for probably 20 minutes. It was fun. It was great, guys. I went to bed early that night. But you know, that's what coffee's for. I'm just gonna chug a lot of coffee that night, that day. But before when I was on here and now, it seems like they finally reset and fixed the server so Throw doesn't miss every turn. So that's great. Wouldn't want that to miss 20 times. So yeah, I think Wednesday I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. I mean, that's the last time I pulled an all-nighter was in 23, 24. That wasn't fun because it's not like I was doing anything fun. And it might be my last full all-nighter ever unless I decide to pull something else for this hobby or whatever. I have no idea. You know, I'm not as young as I used to be where I can pull all-nighters. Although I am used to being up until 1 a.m., 2 a.m. kind of from work. So I mean, but you know, after a while it's gonna get tiring. But you know, why not? Grind some all night, see where we go. I'll probably stop streaming for like a couple hours, and I'll probably do like a 12-hour stream or something like that. I don't know. Like I'll start at like 8 p.m. Not 8 p.m. No, I won't even be home by then yet. Like 8:39, maybe 10 p.m. or something like that. Maybe 9. We'll go with 9 if I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream, and it works out that way. I guess I was wrong. They did not fix the servers, because why is it missing? Like, I'm thinking I'll start at like 9:30 p.m. and I'll go until like 9:30 a.m. or something like that. And then I'll stop for a bit and I'll maybe take a nap or whatever. I don't freaking know. Until like 12 or something like that. And then I'll come back on and I'll go at it again until dinner's done. And then that's it. And then I'll probably come back the next day, the 28th, on Black Friday, and I'll probably do it again at like 12 or something like that, stream for a couple hours, and then I will be going Black Friday shopping, so I'll probably do that. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might drag Michael into this. I might drag my friend Michael into this and see if he'll go. He probably won't. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, Black Friday is when I also do like my Christmas shopping, so that's also the main part of it. I want to go to Micro Center, but the one Micro Center is in like the hood, and I don't feel like going to the hood to do that. So I don't remember where we're at with his tasks. I mean, we're halfway there, I think, if I did my math right. So halfway there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some Black Friday shopping. I want to start getting. I want to like just take. I want to see what deals are coming up, so I can start getting stuff for this PC I want to build. I really want to find a deal on the CPU because that's what I really want to get first. Because it's kind of like a lot of people get it, and also it's very expensive. Like I think everywhere else, like right now, it's like $400, maybe a little bit more, and I don't want to spend $400 on a CPU. If I want to find it under like 350, that's still expensive as hell. Like $50 difference isn't much. I'd like to find it more in the low 300s. I'll take it for like 300 or under. That's what I want to do. I want to get it find it there. If not, it's whatever. I don't know, I'm still thinking I want to get the more cheaper stuff first. That way I'm not, like, I mean, I feel like either way it doesn't matter because it's like I can either get the more expensive stuff first and then save up a bit and then get the cheaper stuff. Or I get the cheaper stuff, save up more, and then get the more expensive stuff. Because the most expensive thing on there is the graphics card. The graphics card is the most expensive thing on there, next to the CPU. Everything else is under $200. And it's like I don't even have to, like, I can wait on like I think the second most expensive thing, or the third most expensive thing is, I think, the RAM. No, actually that's not true. It's the motherboard. After that, then I think it's the RAM. Actually, after that, no. After that, it's actually the M.2 SSD that I think I have that one, but I want another one just for an extra storage. Because I have one in here that's 2 terabytes. And I mean, the way how it would work out is would actually be able to handle it. Once we finish this cog, I'll show you my storage problem. On here alone, not just my laptop to edit these. That's also another problem, and that needs to be fixed. And the only way to I mean, I have that kind of solution fixed out, but also a more reason would be to upgrade it, and it's like just for a bit more RAM, because now the base is 16 gigs and mine's only 8, because that's why. And more storage would be nice because it's 256. Alright, so my where is it? I don't want to move it, because if I move the Windows Explorer tab for some reason, it crashes for some reason. I don't know what's going on. And I can't update it, because when I try to update it, it updates it to the latest Windows 24H2, and 24H2 is a crappy update, and it just breaks my system for no reason, so I literally have to pause updates and not let it update. I'll try 25H2, see if that fixes these driver errors and makes it so nothing works, because for some reason, if I'm in the full screen, OBS it will not show anything on OBS, and I would rather have full screen than window screen. Did you not go to work today? Bro, I was... I went home. I was just... Dude, it's the same... It's the same color. Okay, I was gonna get onto his PC about it, but I wanted to talk about my computer. Alright, so here's my storage. Where the frick is this? I just wanna... Hello? This is what I have. Oh, I actually cleared some space up. This is the base SSD. This is the SATA SSD that I use. This has all of my stuff on it. It's mostly full because of games, but also it has this much low because I still have some videos that still need to be edited on there. Now they're not on there. I moved them over to the 1 terabyte one, so that way there's not so much space being taken up on this one and making it slow. This one is a laptop SSD that I might move over. I might just take everything out of this and put it on some other SSD. I don't know. That way I'd have 4 terabytes in total. So that would work out. That's what I've been thinking about. But yeah, I was gonna talk about his my friend Michael's PC, because he kind of like, finally, the carry Toon task. Now we're really gonna be zooming through these tasks, boys. We were both gonna do like we'll probably like just get some little, we'll start like, am I on Punchline Play? Like, am I on the street I need to be on? No, I'm not. Wow, I'm a bad Toontown player. Hey, though, he's got a PC now. He can play Toontown. Not that he'll ever play Toontown. But like, we were gonna do I was gonna always do what I was gonna do is get stuff little by little or one at a time, and then do that so I'm not breaking the bank. Michael kind of bought everything all at once. I mean, it's plausible for me because it'd be cheaper because I already have the whatever they're actually called, the peripherals. Yeah, I'm dumb. I have all the peripherals mostly. Like I already got the keyboard and the mouse and the monitors. And, little extra stuff like to make it so I can stream. He had to get literally everything, like a desk, the monitors, the keyboard, and then the physical components of the PC itself. So he spent like a lot, like around, I want to say $2,200 just to get the whole setup. And he put his together on over the weekend, and then he was waiting on the graphics card. He got the graphics card, so he could technically do everything on his PC now. But he also got like a battery backup, which is okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I kind of thought about it for a second. I actually was just looking at it and seeing like, hey, I don't know, I'm not gonna do that. Although I might, mainly because if the power goes out and so it won't short circuit anything, because normally sometimes I feel like the power's going out, I'll turn off the PC and I'll flip the switch on the power supply so nothing goes wrong because it's not connected to my PC is not connected to my power strip that has the power surge protection on it because I have a lot of other things plugged in and not looking to blow up. So I have like the one outlet is and everything's connected to that, and then underneath it is the PC itself. So maybe once I build this PC, I can actually figure out cable management because cable management is terrible and it hurts my soul. But what's nice is now we can actually play Minecraft Java because Java is better than Bedrock and you cannot convince me otherwise. It's better. And I've made like back to Punchline Place. And I've made like a little server already, a Forge server, and there's mods on there. And that's a big, but that was stressful because some of the mods wasn't working, and then it's whatever. It's Optifine doesn't work on it for some reason. I don't know why. Just won't. It physically will not boot. It will physically will not turn the server on if Optifine's in there. So that's fine. Whatever. I'll live with it. I wanted to not have it on my PC so that way I could have it up all the time. I had this other computer that I have over here that was my grandfather's. I was going to put it on there and just let it run continuously, but I also don't want the spinning hard drive to just flat out die, so maybe I'll find an SSD or something and then I'll switch it. I was going to put it on the Mac, but the thing that I used to make it so he could join with a IP thing is not working on Mac, and I don't know how to freaking compile code. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'll just keep it on my PC for now. But then it's kind of like dependent to my PC, and that's what I kind of didn't want it to do. But it's whatever. Then I need to put more RAM in this thing. I'd have to find more RAM to put in that PC. I gotta find a flunky, bro. Frick am I finding a flunky? I've yet to see a flunky in 3 weeks. But it's whatever. I'll let it. And it's nice because then I did this and not a Realms because we already have a Bedrock Realms, and also Realms doesn't allow mods. I wanted mods, that's why I did a server. Yeah, let's go to Silly Street. Maybe we'll find a flunky there. I mean, I can always just I mean, even if I'm not around, I can still have the server up and going. It's just the problem is like if he's on it and then I'm not home and then my internet goes down, the server also goes down. That's the one big problem about it. And that either way, if it was on my PC or not, that would still be a problem. And it's like that's just a thing that's unavoidable. But yeah, he'll probably have something going on like that. He got a 5070 Ti. This man pushed out some cash for that. I'm over here. I'm like, I'll stick with the regular 5070. I'm fine with that. Well, you know, if I get a decent deal on an RTX 5070 Ti, that I'll pick it up. I don't know. You know, I got things to also buy. Like, I gotta save up money for other things. I gotta save up money for Christmas. Like, I'm not planning on getting any of these big items until after the holidays or whatever. Like, if I find a good deal on a CPU, that'd be really nice on Black Friday, then that's probably the only thing I'll probably buy for a bit. Until after the holidays, I'll save up more dough and I'll be able to afford other things. Oh, I just got other things to do. I gotta buy gas and stuff, you know. And that's always fun, like, I love gas. Especially now that it's the winter, so now it's really gonna start sucking up gas, and I'm gonna have to get gas more frequently. And it's just, oh, it makes me want to die. But yeah, his PC's now basically all built up, I think. I think he got everything. But yeah, we went down to I didn't stream those 2 days because we went down to the casino. He won more than I did. I lost all my money. I went down with $120. A lot of it was singles. I had a cash in my wallet. My wallet no longer has cash in it. So that's fun. We need the Toon. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he needs to go fishing. I thought I was done with the task. But yeah, this is what his PC looks like right now. It looks like a PNG file right now, but I swear that's what it looks like. This looks like I ripped it off straight off of Google, just from my phone. Like, look at that. That didn't help. Let me turn this ring light off on my microphone. What? Yeah, there you go. I can't make it not look like a PNG file, so. That thing can run Toontown at 1,000 frames per second, probably. That's nice. I don't know why I just mentioned that. I don't think I talked about him trying to get him into TTR. Not really. I don't think he'd take it. I don't think he'll enjoy it. Mainly because you can't say clanker in the game. You can't, like, everything's got to be grammatically correct, and you can't say twiddle butt finkle fuck in the game. I don't think he'd really care about that. I don't know. I don't see being up his alley. Unless he's like, hey, what's this whole deal with it? And I'll be like, well, fucking make an account then. I'll grind you through the entire game. It'd be nice to help him grind through the game and not me like he does with GTA Online. Not that I don't know.
Thank you very much.
I don't even know what I'm fishing for, honestly. I forget. What was the task? Goldfish. Have to find goldfish.
Thank you very much.
And I'm over here getting frickin' starfish. Alright, Winnie, I'm like this close to just saying screw it, and we're just gonna ride the trawler until I get you enough money to get a goddamn actually good fishing pole, because this one hurts. It sucks. I hate it. I really want to like make a joke video and play and record myself on the Xbox Alley doing this, because I think it'd be funny, and I don't know. I don't know what they're barking at. Why did it discovered? I know my FICO credit score is available. Frickin' Discover, bro. Why would I, bro? It's been up for a while now, dog. Unless it's updated. This is like actually your FICO score's down. I don't know what they're barking at. I really don't. I wish all these streets had a shortcut, even the short ones. I like think of the speedrunners Toontown. Oh, there we go. Now we can carry 2 Toon tasks. Yeah, I don't feel like collecting 3 balloonfish, low-key. Thanks, Sharky Jones, but I do not feel like catching 4 fish. It was painful enough trying to catch 4 goldfish. That they should add to the game. It's been so long since I streamed. GTA 6 actually got pushed back again, so that's fun. I read this funny comment on someone posted on Twitter. Why am I fishing? Bro, what? And the funny comment was like, I pushed back my wedding to November so that I could play GTA 6 without like having to worry. And it's like my fiance was pissed. Her parents were pissed and whatnot. And whatever. Come to find out now it's pushed. They delayed it to November. He's like, now I gotta push it back to like March, whatever. They're not gonna be happy. I think it'd be very funny if it was true, and then they push it back to March. I could do clownfish, low key. I don't know why, but then there'd be no point, and then I'd just collect pufferfish. I don't know why for some reason. Why does it want me to collect fish? But I'm gonna pick it. Why not? Just to see if it will torture me. I've never done a pick fish for a Toon task. I didn't even know that was a thing. I swear to God, I've never seen that. I've seen it for just for fun tasks. I've never seen it for a track animation. Ever. It's gotta be good. Hey, clownfish. Right off the bat, we got a clownfish, so should be good. You know, you'd think. Actually, let me sell these. So that way I have everything to do. But yeah, he won a decent amount. I didn't really. I didn't win. I was doing good for a minute, and then it all went down, and I just. Yeah. $120 and 18 gallons of gas liter, and I came back with 39 cents. And then I didn't win the Mega Millions, so that was fun. No one gets it soon. They're gonna have to call it the Mega Billions because that's almost up. That was actually not that bad. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I think I mainly got more. The clownfish showed up a little bit easier because I needed it for a task. I think that's just how the RNG in this game works. That was easy. That was honestly easy. I think we're missing a frame track. No! Damn, okay. Toontown Central's going. I don't know why I have the set up to be, like, an auto thing. For some reason. It's just, I guess they have that set up. Why was it stuck open? But, yeah, the mod flag. Yeah, no. I don't care about the best viewers for something that will clearly take my money and hack my account, so, yeah. Not doing it. Sorry. Sorry, you're not getting my information, guy. You ain't gotta be more slick than that. Now, like the one guy when we were testing out the streams for React HQ, where the guy literally was like, click on this link, it's a funny YouTube video, and then he literally got my IP address. I'm like, dude, that's not funny. I mean, yeah, you could now use that to find me and or DDoS my internet. Because it wouldn't be the first time someone did that to me with something like that. It's happened before with one of my friends who thought they were fucking funny. And then they're like, I DDoSed you. I'm like, yeah, thanks, dude. Now I gotta do shit to my internet to fix it. I never fully recovered from it, but yeah, I mean, mostly I did. I mean, sure, it was kind of funny at the time, but now the guy's just kind of a dick. So I don't talk to him. Not because of the DDoSing internet, because the guy just turned out to be a complete asshole and would rather be... you know, would rather hate me for dating someone. Taking a photo real quick, hold on. Like, that doesn't show you. It's like, nah, bro, you don't need to know FPS. I like that Winnie... I took a photo to show, like, stuff for NVIDIA stuff, for the graphics card and shit. And Winnie the Toon's over here just sitting there with his fat ass, like, yeah. Bro, Winnie the Toon's in the back. He's probably like, bro, why the fuck are you playing Toontown right now? What is this? What the fuck are you playing, dude? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Wait, it was a fun weekend. I do it again. I honestly, I'm making an annual trip. And I only did it because I knew I would have off those days. So it worked out for me. I would totally do it again as an annual trip just because I get off those days. That's actually like great. It's actually funny. I took a lot of annual trips. There would be 2 then. That's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that. It was actually really nice. I think, and it was like it worked out because like I've been there once, so I get a lot of deals. So I only got the room for a night. It was only $40. That's not bad at all for a casino. In the apartment or the room, it wasn't that bad. It was actually really nice. If I didn't do anything YouTube related, I didn't bring anything with me, or I didn't do anything even last year or before when I went a couple months ago for my other vlog that still needs to be uploaded. If you go back and watch my vacation vlog from last year, it was mostly like the same look of the same room. I don't know if the door to the bathroom was the same in the vlog though. So yeah, if you really wanted to see, go watch that video, and that like for that nice of a room for $40 for a night, that's actually not that bad. Everything else was more expensive than the room. I'm not even kidding. Parking was the cheapest for only $5. I got it for $5. The room was it was 140, but I got the 100 back. So it was only 40. Dinner was double. And then dude, it was painful, dude. It was painful. Is there a lower-ish level than a 3? Because I don't want to fight a level 3. Gotta love drivers, man. Level 3. I just need 2. Oh, I need 2 more. I could. Theoretically, I could. Do I want to? Not really. You know what would be really dope, though? Especially when I want to take advantage of I'm going to do this all-nighter stream that I want to do. It would really be great to do if there was invasions of these lower level cogs. I would hoping to be in Days Garden by then, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But I should really take up that opportunity to maybe go, depending on how his gags are, is just to also train his gags, you know. Do that for a little bit. Alright, I guess I'm fighting a freaking level 3 that I don't want to do. Where throw's gonna miss because why wouldn't it? But yeah. So he's building his PC. I really want to, or I think I want to find a bit more mods to work with it because I think that'd be fun. I got a lot of mods already in it, but the problem is making it that server work with it and making sure everything's compatible. And throw missed again. Thanks for the follow. Something's up with the mods that I have on there anyway, because sometimes the game will just flat out crash when I try to load it, and it's like, hey, these mods aren't working right now. I'm doing very well. Bruh. Oh my god. It's like the last time where freaking every gag was missing every single time. Thanks for the follow again. I don't know why it didn't show up. I don't know why it didn't pop up. I also was on a different screen. I don't think I have it set up for another screen. Anyway. What was I talking about before ranting about gags missing? Oh, the server. So I'd have to close out of the launcher and everything and then reopen it, and then it would actually load. I had this one mod that would actually cause me to disconnect. I think I figured that out because I was on there yesterday doing stuff and I didn't crash once after deleting it. So I think I figured that out. I don't know what other mods to add. There's one mod that I don't think is working right now, but because I'm missing a certain mod, but it still allows the game to run. But it's not working. I've tried to look for the extra mod, but it's not updated to the version that I have all the other ones, so that's whatever. I'll probably find something to do with that. I really I've been hunting around like the websites for mods that would look fun, and a lot of them aren't really looking that fun. Or ones that I want to add to the server. But I think it would be fun to like stream us doing that. I wanted to do that with our realms, but we didn't do that. But I think it'd be pretty dope to kind of just see what's going on with that. You can hear us yap about whatever the hell we're going to talk about. Probably get banned because we'll probably get off of some weird, goofy topics. I think it would take him an hour, maybe even like 30 minutes to get banned, chat banned from Toontown if you really decided to do it. Low key, I think that, but it would only be that long. Dude, get on his roof, bro. There we go. Jesus, Brian, you got such a difficult roof to get on. Okay, good. Now we can get the last one from this task, right? I only need one more boss spot? Yeah. I really would like to get past Donald's. What the Toontown Central this week. I really would like to be in Donald's next week. I kind of expected to be halfway through Donald's by now. Low-key. I set the bar too high. Sure, I totally could have streamed some days and I didn't because I honestly didn't feel like it. But I'm going to try to push myself and just go all in on this and just go for it. Go for it. Hey, it's almost Christmas, so I'm feeling it. Whatever, I don't know. Because Christmas is the only reason why I'm like, hey, let's stream for 2 months straight. And I just haven't. I want to decorate Christmas. I want to do something. There's a small Christmas tree in here, I think. Actually, I think it's in that closet. I might put it over there. I want to find a small little Christmas tree to put in here. I have one that would go downstairs. I have one that goes down in my room, and I decorate it. But I want to decorate this room for Christmas a little bit. Not that there is. There's a on the wall up here. There's a mermaid stocking that's not mine that my mother put in here for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. But I want to decorate this room. My room doesn't really get decorated downstairs because I'm not really down there. I got the Christmas tree and some of the boxes for the stuff I use on a daily basis, my daily drivers, I wrap those up to make them look like gifts under a tree, and that's kind of the only decoration I do down there. Can we do anything other than flunkies? Could it be a cash bot so that way it would kind of be the same? Or are you really going to make me do flunkies? Dude, are you going to make me do flunkies? Dude, frickin' move. Thank you. I'm not doing name droppers, dog. You think I can find a name dropper in Toontown Central? No. 20 fish anywhere. That's not bad, but do I really want to fish for 20 fish? Yeah, it's a whole bucket. It'd probably be faster to do the flunkies. I'm actually kind of stuck between the 20 fish or the flunkies. Flunkies, most likely, would be the easier way to go, so I'm going to go with it. But now that I'm going to pick it, it's going to be like, hey, there's not going to be a single flunky on the street. I'm glad that he completely ignored that Winnie the Toon was in the background of the photo. Sure, we'll find another level 3. But yeah, I wanna do some little decorations. If I can find a 3 or 4 foot tree to put in the background back there, that'd be really nice. Maybe to my waist. That would be nice. And I'll decorate it with, I'll get ornaments from Walmart or something like that and decorate them. I mean, I already kind of have Christmas lights, but they're white. They're the white ones. And I can kind of, I think for the LEDs that I have up, I think there might be a setting around the holidays that might set them. I have no idea. It might not. I kind of wish... I don't know about that. There might be a setting. I don't know. I want to find better lights. I like that you're... okay, for some reason I have the. I don't know why the is flagged. I did something back earlier this year for flagging certain stuff. And I guess the was one of them for some goddamn reason. I will say this. The game, it's fun. Sometimes you get bored of it. Sometimes you can go 6 to a year to not playing it. But somehow you always come back to playing the game. I've straight up been playing this game all my life. I'm not even kidding. Since TTO, I've been playing this game. So I've been playing this game for a solid probably 17 to 18 years of my life. And I am 21. You somehow always find your way back to the game. Rather that be... once you've already had a Toon or two, then you've already grinded them up to the farthest as they can go, and you can do it, and then you start over. A lot of people, they'll start over Toons even if they're in Donald's Dock, or they'll start over when they're in the Burr or whatever, and they're like, whatever, and somehow you'll always be playing the game over and over and over again. Unless you really get sick of it, but, you know. My farthest Toon is in DDO Part 2. This is the 3rd or 4th time I've played through this part of the game alone. There was that, then there was, I think, there's another Toon on my second account that I got. He's on the Down Dock. I have a second Toon that my main second Toon on another account that I use for other ones. I grinded him all the way from the start, and he's in the burr now, and that took like 2 weeks. There's Brian Better, that's my Let's Play Toon. He's in the burr right now. And then there's Winnie the Toon, who I'm playing on right now, who's kind of like my stream character guy that I made. Mainly because when I wanted to start playing and streaming this game more during the holidays, because it's fun. The game's fun during the holidays. I will say that. I don't even think that was a boss bot, and I think I kind of just, or a sub bot, and I got sucked into that fight. Ooh, Flunky, I need that. But yo, why is it not showing up? Did I break Twitch? I broke Twitch just to, I clicked something. I clicked your thing to be allowed, and there you go. I think now that you're following, your stuff shouldn't get flagged. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm definitely going to go in later and figure that out and unwhitelist the for some reason. But, yeah. You can have, and then even if you like, if you complete a Toon, you can delete it. Or whatever. That's just kind of what everyone does on this game, you know? They'll play a Toon and then they'll make another one, they'll make another one, they'll make another one, they'll delete Toons that they don't want or play on anymore, and they'll make another Toon and play on that and see how far they go. Like, that's what people did when they brought over the deers and the what else did they? It was deer and crocs, yeah. Back like what? That had to be almost 10 years ago. They came in the 2.0 update out of beta in 2018, I want to say 2018, I think, yeah. And a lot of people, they would delete their old Toons or whatever, and they'd play the croc Toons, and that was probably when the game was at its peak of players, because there's this game, then there's Toontown Corporate Clash, and then a wide variety of really other servers like ODS. There's Toontown Fellowship. There's Toontown Infinite. There's one that's recently come up that's very, very different that I want to try out, and that's the Grindworks. I think that's what it's called. There's another Toontown server that's coming out soon that I've been kind of tracking on Twitter because I kind of want to play that one too. There's Toontown Realms, which was called Toontown Offline, but it's Realms, and that's literally, they have like an online server, but their online server is down because they're doing stuff to it. I think they're rebuilding their games and whatnot. And there's Toontown Offline. That's like, it's like literally what it is. It's yourself alone, and you get cheats and stuff, and you can literally grind a Toon from Toontown Central to the max it in the mere of hours, or you can make it maxed from the start, and I needed that. Thank you very much, Pink Cat. I think a lot of these other servers came up because someone put a virus on the Joey's computer and they took the source code. I'm not too sure. You can literally get the Toontown source code online. If you Google Toontown online source code, you'll find it and download it. I downloaded it to try to see if I can do something with that and make that a video. Although I can't figure out how to download Panda 3D on my goddamn computer. That's just what everyone does. And back when the deers and crocs came out, they were grinding those things. They would be on here for hours and hours. They'd have other people go on the Toon an hour and hours to grind it, to try to get it up all the way up. I never was fond of the deer and croc, although I have one croc Toon named Dr. Phil that I don't even touch, and he's been sitting there hunting around for a good 5 years. Like, literally, all I do, I mainly just do the dog Toons and the cat Toons and the duck Toons. That's really it. That's kind of the ones I do. Winnie the Toon is kind of really just my first bear that I'm committed to using. So, also, it's only because I made his name a joke. It's funny. Haha. It's not funny. It's actually kind of dumb. There we go, Cashbot. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Thanks to the holidays, I've been wanting to stream this game. Once the holidays are over, who knows when the next time I'll stream this game is. Probably when the next Playground comes out. And probably like the next time I actually play the game. But not that any of the tunes I have would be ready to even do that, because I think I would have to do it, I would have to be on Sir Tunes, because he would be the closest one to get to that Playground. He would have to finish DDL, so that would be part 2, part 3, part 4. Get through the Toon Resistant task line, because that, I think, continues on after DDL. And then after that, then I think you'd be able to go on to the Clear Coast task, because I'm pretty sure they're extending the task line with Clear Coast. That will be fun, I guess. Man, I'm going to be stuck playing this game for the rest of my life with these Let's Play. I think I can get him... Yeah, you know what? Let's do 3 Cellbots. That's not bad. Then after I get this task, this last flunky, if I can find that, I'll turn it in, and then it's the teleport access task. And then it's the last one, which is the frame 16, and then he'll have sound. What's tedious is you're always, no matter where you are, you're gonna have to like do a training session, because not really for Donald's Dock, it's not that difficult, but once you get to like Daisy's Garden and Minnie's, and you get those new tasks, these new gag tracks and whatever, you start with level 1, so when you're in Minnie's Melody Land, after you get your second... Well, I guess that's really what Daisy's Garden is. It's kind of like you do your task, because it's like you don't get a new gag for Daisy's, because Daisy's is a really small playground. You can knock that out within, like, if you're lucky, 45 minutes. It's really slow. You just do a couple tasks for Cellbot stuff. You do a factory or 2, and then it's like you get teleport access, and that's it. You're on Minis now. I mean, I think you'd kind of... I don't know how they would be able to extend the... I'm out of gags. What is... Bro, what? Bro, I need to... Bro, that's insane. I've never ran out of gags ever. What the fuck? Because I'm gonna be... I'd be straight up honest. If Daisy's had a gag track, you'd have them all. Like, there'd be no point in being like, oh, which one do I really want to consider? Because... if they did, it wouldn't matter how way you got them. Although I always get sound in Toontown Central, so it'd be like, oh, which one do I want? After that, it'd be like, it's whatever. I'll pick one and go on with it. Because if it did, there would be no point of guessing. Couldn't even load. That's probably because he doesn't have enough gag. So, beans. Because if they had that, yeah, there'd be no point being like, oh, which one should I pick? Because they don't have that, you're always gonna be like, oh, what do I want this tune to? Do I want to be tune-upless, soundless, trapless, whatever? What gag track do I feel okay with this one having? And I feel like that's what a lot of people will do with Toontowns, and now that they can have more than one if they don't one tune if they don't have a back in Toontown Online, you had to have a membership to be able to play more than just one tune, and you had to continue on with that. Man, this dude sucks. This dude sucks this game. Bro, that was kind of a pick me, dude. Get some stuff going, bro. So I don't have to continue on like winning. But yeah, a lot of people can be like, "Oh, I'll have this tune be where'd he go? Dude, oh, there he is. This tune will be soundless. This other tune will be tune-upless. This other tune will be loreless." Bro, he dipped. He said, "Fuck this." Bro did not. Bro couldn't handle the losing. Sorry, bro. It's working on the drivers and GPUs stuff. It would be great if, like, I turn the corner, there's a flunky. Okay. I see how it is. I don't want to fight a level 3. I do, but I don't. That's... I don't know. I don't know. See, the fish would have been easier because now there's no flunky. I need one more and they're just all gone. No more production. They're just gone. You know, I don't understand why in Toontown Central... I don't understand why there's anywhere task when you're in, like, Toontown Central. Or, like, if you're anywhere that's not in, like, minis or whatever. They're kind of useless. You know, minis is when, like, you really have to start fighting the higher level cogs, and there's no way around it, I feel like. You know, why would I want... It says anywhere. Why would I want to fight a flunky in Donald's Dreamland where I'm immediately going to get one-shotted and die? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Honestly, the tasks for when you're in Toontown should just be straight up Toontown Central. And then once you get to DD Donald's Dock, it's like, oh, then it can be like Donald's Dock or Toontown Central. But I guess then it would still be anywhere, so whatever. I guess I have no point. Just like how there's no flunkies. And I guess I'm fighting a level 3. Too bad I don't got tune-up. Joey, please, for the love of God, fix the accuracy for throw, man. It should not be medium, it should be high. Throw should not miss this much. That's all I'm saying. Throw should not be missing as much as it's missing. This hurts. This hurts. Physically hurts. We ain't ever getting out of Donald's out of Toontown Central because there's just never gonna be another flunky. Oh, nice, Sobot. I should have done the fishing task. That would have been easier. it wasn't like a certain fish. All you needed to do was just fish a full, straight up full bucket, and I didn't. And I'm so dumb. I should have done it. Sure, it would have been tedious, but it would have been easier. And I don't even think I can get I don't even think I can get the teleport access task right now. I think I straight up have to finish the other task. I think it would straight up just be just for fun task. I'm not even sure. Oh no, I can. Okay, cool. That's nice. No, it's the next task. So I can't get the next task. I can't get the final task until I finish the teleport access task, because then it will just straight up actually be just for fun tasks. That I remember. Slightly. I was gonna stream like one of these other days, and I just didn't, and that's mainly because when I was on the Minecraft server, it kept crashing, so I thought it was my internet. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it in case my internet's ass, so I didn't. Yeah, I'm finding a flunky on the street. Here's what's funny though, when we were at the casino when I was with my friend Michael, he was winning. He was actually doing very well. And then, like he was in like 150, right? And then we play this one game. I want to find a photo of it. I'm gonna try to find a photo of it. I mean, I have a photo. Like it's like roulette. No, I'm thinking of I actually have a straight up photo of it. I just don't remember what it's called. I wanted to play this game. This game was down. This game, yeah, this is what it's called. This is it's actually a straight up fun game where if I can download it on my phone and just play it as like a phone game that you don't have to put money in, yeah, I would actually play it. All right, so that's my HQ one. This one, all right. This is the game. This is what it was basically. This is kind of the extent to it. Heat 'em up. This game. This is like the one game that's easy, and when I was there the last time, I was winning on it. So I was like, hypothetically, you'd think this would be the one it would win on, and no, it's not. We're wrong. What does it want me to do? 4 recipes from the cogs. It would be great if I can find a flunky. And there was like and it was only that once. Well, we didn't go to that one spot, which I bet if we went there first, I would be doing well, because that was the spot I was actually doing well in the last time. What's the percentage for boss spots on this one? I don't remember. But we found it in a different area. We kind of played it, and it was pretty good. He was doing pretty good. He got 150 from the one spot. Dude, what the fuck? You can only... Damn, boss spots are dead in Toontown Central. And then we went to this other spot. Oh, my glasses. Now, we went to this other spot because we were waiting for, like, this, we were waiting for our reservation for dinner, and it was, like, the game was, like, right there. Miss Unana. I don't know, why does that feel like a Family Guy joke? But, in this spot, there was 3 of them. So there was... And the next one was the ATM, coincidentally. So Michael was on this side, I was in the middle, and then there was this one other lady. Hardcore gambler lady, I can tell you that. Like, everyone was on the left side. She was actually doing really, really well. She was doing the basic strat in gambling where she'd put $100 in the game, and she was doing really well, and she'd get it up to like 100. She would get them up to like 200, 300, cash out, and then put another $100 in, and she was actually doing really well. She easily had to win like $800 from us just sitting there while we were playing at the same time. Like, I watched her 3 times cash out with like 250, 300, and then put another $100 in and go at it again. Then these people, I want to tell you, these people go nuts for gambling. I'm going to point this out. There was a point where it's like, tap the fish. They would get up out of their seats. And just start spamming the screens for the fish. That's how hardcore these people are in gambling. And I'm over here and I'm like, I don't have to do that, mainly because I got long arms. But also it's like, dude, they're not moving at the speed of light. They're going pretty slow. It's not like you'll be able to get them all if you're still sitting. Even if you're standing up, you don't have to spam the screen. You'll just tap, 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 and you'll get them all. You'll get a lot. You don't need to sit there punching the screen for the fish. But whatever. Michael was actually doing pretty well. He was... Bro! Again. This is the second time this stream where it missed twice in a row. Throw and squirt. Dude, Joey, fix the freaking server. Please. For the love of God, please. Fix the server. But yeah, he had his 100. He brought 200. He didn't even use the full 200. I only brought 100. But he was doing decently well. He had he put in a 150 like slot that he got from the last time. He was doing that. He was doing really well, and then he started fumbling it, and he's like, yeah, screw it. So he just wasted it all, and he was left with like $1 and something like that or whatever. I'm like, whatever. So we had dinner, whatever. After that, we went to bed kind of low-key early. I'm not even gonna lie. We both had like headaches, but we're like, whatever. I was fighting it was 10:30 and I was fighting to stay awake, and like, bro, that never happens. Cause it's funny, he's like, how late do you stay up? I'm like, late, but not. I'm like, definitely past midnight, because I'm just so used to that. I'm like, probably not later than like 1. And 10:30, I'm over here struggling to stay awake. But whatever. So we had dinner, and then we kind of went back up, and then we went to bed. We got up around like 9 o'clock. Got ready, and then by like 10 o'clock, checkout was at 11, but we checked out at 10. Whatever, we did that. Put our bags and stuff in the car, and then we went back down because we were gonna get something for breakfast, and we didn't because we didn't figure that out. And then we actually found the spot where I was originally wanted to go, because my mom was like, "Hey, go to this spot," and I just couldn't find it. But I was like, "Hey, this is the machine that this is the machine that's in the spot." We found the spot. I didn't get anything. I won 39 cents, and then he actually he put in 20-ish bucks, and then made his entire 150 back from last night that he lost. So I'm like, that's great, dude. And he's like, I'm like, dude, you should continue playing, bro. You should continue on a little bit to see what's like, just to see a bit. And he's like, I'm gonna check out, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. 99% of gamblers quit after they win big, by the way. Can I get banned from Twitch for saying that? I don't know. Twitch, don't take it seriously. So yeah, he got that. So I mean, came with 200. He really only lost 50. He might have made more. I just could be remembering wrong, but I think he made a little bit of a profit. I will not lie. But yeah, so that's what we did. See, now that I don't need the task anymore, freaking flunkies. I want to finish. I want to see if I can get the last thing turned into what she needs, and then I'll probably call it a stream, because I need to get ready for work. Couldn't have been a 5-day weekend. Dude, do not join. Do not join. Why did you join? Literally, why did you join? You were not... Why would you join? Dude, it's the burr all over again. But yeah, we'll see how that... But yeah, that's basically what went on, and that's what's been going on. I gotta add that to my list to talk about. I'd say it was a successful trip. I think we should do it annually. Charlie Sheen was there. The day of Saturday or Friday, the day we left. Didn't see him. He's like I think next time it would be a little bit more expensive, but we're gonna go to aim for like a week, a Friday into a Saturday or something like that. Cause like there's a nightclub that wasn't open the one time. He's like, I kind of want to go to it. I'm like, okay, we'll see about next time. So I think we'll do that. I kind of wanted to stay a little bit, but it would have been more a night, and it would have been more to see Charlie Sheen. I really kind of wanted to see Charlie Sheen. And we didn't. I'm like, we're sitting there like, yo, I'm like, we're like, Charlie Sheen could be in this hotel right now. I don't think he was. He's probably on the way there. It would be really dope. He's definitely like on the list of like, I have a list of people I would like, of celebrities I'd like to meet and potentially get a photo with. I think getting a photo with Charlie Sheen would have been great, and I think it would have been funny because we were watching 2.5 Men when we got into the hotel, and I'm literally binge watching 2.5 Men right now, so come on. I think we should have stayed. I think I should have got a photo with Charlie Sheen. Yeah, it's just for fun tab. We're missing frame 13? Are you kidding me, dog? How did we miss it? How did we miss frame 13? Dude, I don't want to can you just give me like 4 cogs or something like that, dog? I don't want to fight certain cogs. Dude, no bloodsuckers. 6 level 3 plus cogs, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, that would have been dope to see. Charlie Sheen just yapping. That would have been funny. I don't know. So yeah. What she want? A note. Good thing I'm right there. Dude, if we get teleport access right now, that'd be dope. I don't remember the tasks though. Oh shit, really? Damn, okay. We now have teleport access to Toontown Central, but we have to finish this one task. Oh, I can do the carry 50 jelly. Dude, okay, let's do that. Alright, so now we know what to do for next time. This and the 6 level 3s. I thought we were kind of done. We're not. So, with that, I will say thank you guys for watching the stream. I gotta end it. I kind of do wish now that it wasn't a longer stream. I mean, hey, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes now. That's a success. That's a success. I'm not gonna lie. So, yep. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next to do this. I'm gonna aim to stream. It's Monday, so we got literally up until Saturday to do another stream. But I might stream. I might aim to stream 1 or 2 more times this time. You know, you got the next stream for this week, which is the second one, which is a gimme, and then I might stream again for the third. I might do like 2 additional streams. I don't know. But yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.